between the Paleicions and the Western Empire continued unabated. Clan Morgan's holdings were fairly secure in the Northland and were well garrisoned, so Sigric and his companions sent their army to the west and to the south to defend their friends. Calradia Castle, nearby the Western lands, was a particularly favorite target of the Western Empire armies, and was fought over back and forth, taken and retaken time and again. Losses on both sides were extremely heavy, but for most of this war, the Paleicions won the day. Hello, I'm Major Anxiety, and welcome to episode 21 of Sigric Morgan's Paleic warrior journey. Yeah, let's go steal some horses here, shall we? As we approach the end of this series, I hope you've enjoyed watching it as much as I've enjoyed making it. Being the first such series I've made, I really appreciate the comments that many of you have left. They've been very helpful. I'd also like to thank those of you who've taken the time to comment or like my videos and even subscribe to the channel. It really helps these videos and series become visible to others who haven't had a chance to check them out. Oh, good lord. My new surgeon's unhappy with me raiding villages. Shut your pie hole, is basically what I told him. They're up there attacking Calradia Castle yet again. Let's see how big their army is this time. 921 and on its way down. Calradia is pretty healthy at the moment. So we'll just wait a little bit here. You get down around 500 or so, I'm going to attack them and capture them all. One, two, three, four, five. I'm going to take a whole bunch more nobles prisoner here.
Warriors! On your feet! Bows! On your feet!
So they have 24 horse archers. Looks like they're just going to attack us. That's a dead man.
Horses! Keep close!
Wow, they're all coming. I guess I ought to put people in formation.
Infantry!
One. I want you there.
Move out! Forward!
Well, I wasn't prepared for that.
Take over command!
Oh, they're in amongst us.
Archers, listen up! Spread out!
Let me see if I can get this knot
Archers,
untangled.
get moving! Die, dog! Footman, hear me!
Alright, that's much better.
Shield, forward!
I must say they seem rather optimistic given the balance of power. These horse archers taken care of. How? Looks like the infantry threat's pretty much done. Good job, fellas.
Infantry, move out! Arrows! Move out!
I don't know if those are reinforcements there or their range just stayed way back like that, but we will take care of them too.
Warriors! Onward!
Leave my archers alone. What a brilliant victory, boys. I didn't even throw any of my harpoons. I did lose 13, mainly infantry, 1 scout. And 3 light cavalry, so I need 4 more. Yes'm, you're my prisoner now. As are you. That's just gross poor judgment on their part. Let's go to rotate and put those nobles in the dungeon. Looks like we're getting a pretty good collection of them in there. Alright. I'm probably going to need to head back to my area since our non-aggression pact has ended. Oh, Oberon got out of prison. My army's now fully reconstituted. Or mostly. Looks like everybody's full. Don't need to recruit anymore. Down, make sure Omor is in a good state. $642 defenders. That's good. There's nothing really to build here. I don't think we need to build any more militia. I think loyalty is pretty low. So I'm going to go with festivals and games. Just to bump that up a bit. I don't want them to rebel. And I want to increase the militia of Karlstad. So let's manage this town. Svana, my dear. I'm going to lose a little bit of loyalty. Militia grounds. I've got projects I can build over here. I've been slacking. I'm going to keep festivals and games just so their loyalty doesn't go away. Let's give her a little money to get stuff rolling. Oh no! I just lost. Just lost a party member. Let's pop in here. Poor Diocese the Boar. So who should we replace that party person with? Sotharis the Scythe. And I've got to give him a bunch of troops. So let's give him the Noble Son. Paleian infantry. Give him all the trained infantry. The Sturgeon seasoned archer. Sturgeon archers. I'll give him my levy archers. I have to give him enough so that he can... He has 40% of his party. Paleian longbowman. And I will give him the Paleian scout. That's not going to be enough to get him where he needs to be, so I'm going to let him free to go and recruit and replace the ones that I've given him. Oh, good lord. Canna the Falcon just died of old age, too. They're dropping like flies here. First Chandian, then Diocese, and now Canner. Meanwhile, my wife's winning tournaments at home. So I'm going to try to find a companion with leadership skills, get him troops, get myself resupplied, and get them back in the party. Or get them back in my army. I'll fast forward to that point. So my new companion party leaders are fully staffed with troops. They're back in my army just in time for us to have peace declared with the Western Empire. We've created a new faction called the Morgan Conspiracy. We are gathering support, demanding that Oberon abdicate the throne of the Paleian people. And lo and behold, we're really close to getting this rebellion going. House Kryabeck has joined our cause. That's the Jacamon's family. Elias is running that right now. So we don't quite have enough. We don't quite have enough power, but we're really close. So it really would only take one or two, probably just one more noble clan to join us. And the diplomacy mod will make us a rebel faction. At which point we'll be fighting our own people until either one side wins, or I think 30 days we can make peace, or maybe Oberon will just step down and do the right thing, but who knows. So we're going to continue on playing here. I'll keep you posted as things happen. If someone else joins us and it changes the status of, whether the rebellion kicks off, I'm kind of excited to see what happens. And in the meantime, we're gonna continue to play. We're gonna take care of some of our neighbors, deal with some issues, maybe fight work on our relations with our vendors in some of our newly captured cities. I've moved Orgunda the Wainwright, my longtime companion and trusted friend, to be the governor of Omor. That needs some work. When Canner the Falcon was killed, I replaced him with another of the Falcon. So I've got another buddy there. So I'm just going to run around, make sure the bandits aren't hurting our prosperity. Resolve some issues, and I'll probably fast forward until something of interest happens. So I've been trading a lot of horses. I cleaned up all of the outstanding issues for my fiefs and villages. Doing quite a bit of trading. We have this prolonged period of peace, which I'm not used to. Haven't gotten anybody to join in. Hang on, let me take care of this. 4-on-1's not fair. Ooh, a twofer. Obviously, I'm doing some tournaments. And, just trying to keep myself busy. Not seeming to gain much support from my Morgan conspiracy, despite having, 100 relations with all of the nobles in Paleicia. So I'm not really sure what it takes to get that ball rolling. Maybe it's like when your flapper valve doesn't work in your toilet and you have to jiggle it to make the water stop running. I'm going to probably cancel that and start a new one. But maybe everyone's happy. I don't know. Missed. I love the knockdown of the two-handed skill. I'll probably do some more tournaments, travel around, trading, and see where we go from here until either someone declares war on us or I figure out a way to make Oberon step down. Stop by to see the missus, and figured I'd check out the faction, see what's going on. Looks like House Kryebeck has decided to not participate in it. So the Morgan conspiracy looks like it's dead in the water. I'm going to go ahead and leave it and reform it. Maybe it gets stale. The new one's called the Morgan League. The other thing I thought is maybe I could propose some policies that would weaken the Paleician generals that have support from the other nobles and kind of spur things along to get them to join the rebellion. So I'm proposing bailiffs to increase security of settlements and towns, and give those of us with more than 60 security extra influence. Just get a little bit fewer taxes. So that one passed. Propose marshals, which will let those of us that are high tier nobles build armies with less influence. And more important, the ruling clan will lose 1 influence per day. That ought to piss Oberon off. Well, hopefully we'll have a conflict now, or I'll get more people to join my faction. Because I've got some old companions that, well, I'm a little concerned they're going to die. Soon. Especially Bruin, my scout. But we'll have to see what happens. I'm not sure why Brune's voice is so high. He has a woman's voice. Sure hope I didn't just kill him. Oh, she's quivering. It's just sad. All right, so House Tattersall has joined us in the Morgan League. I had to get out of the other faction that I had created, and we're really close on this one. I'm almost wondering if I can start the rebellion. A faction is a group of clans in a kingdom with a common goal. If a faction gains enough support, they'll begin a civil war. If the rebels win the war, their demand will be upheld. If the loyalists win, the rebel clans will return to the kingdom. Victorious clans will gain influence and relations with their fellow victors. Defeated clans will lose influence. Clans may start a faction by spending influence. Okay. I wonder if I need to just drop my army. Oh. I don't know what happened. Did Oberon died of old age? So, do we want to resolve the King of the Paleicions? Yes. Yes, we do. Oh. Oh. This does my heart. This does my heart great. Who's supporting me? Amric, Berenger, Annalith, Elias, Eucor. I mean, even Amric, and Annalith, who are both up against me in the running, voted for me. This is a very proud moment in Sigric's life. And there we have it. There we have it. Sigric is now the leader of the Paleicions. After his coronation as king, Sigric moved his family to Omor. Orgunda went to Kulstedt to finish the fortifications there. Omor had a vibrant market, an active seaport for trade, and most importantly, a keep nestled high on the hill, which would keep his family safe. He had come a long way from the son of a farmer, forced to make his way on his own, a young man looking for direction, ultimately becoming the king. The Morgan name and Clan Morgan became well known throughout Calradia, the Morgan banner flying high and proudly on the keep in Omor. Inside that keep, Sigric made plans to manage and defend his new kingdom. It wasn't easy to get, but it could be really easy to lose. And that brings us to the end of this story. Thanks again for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have any idea of what you'd like to see in the next series, drop a comment down below. My first thought is a merchant mercenary and on version 1.7. Take care all.